Colombia's President Gustavo Petro received a warm reception in Beijing on Monday, May 12th. As President pro tempore of CELAC, Petro also represents the 33 nations belonging to the community of Latin American and Caribbean states, at the time when China hopes to strengthen ties with the region. After his arrival, he went to the Great Wall of China, where he restated Colombia's intentions to join China's Belt and Road Initiative. He said Colombia's location makes it a perfect spot to help connect the world.
I think the Belt and Road Initiative permits the latest form of industrialization. That is what I want with this agreement for Colombia. So we, as strategic center of the world, can develop the infrastructure of artificial intelligence, and so that our youth can learn from it.
Petro says he has several priorities for this visit, including balancing trade between the two countries, as Colombia primarily imports from China. Carlos Julio Martínez Becerra from Colombia's Academy of Economic Sciences says Colombia's delegation should explore not just trade, but also opportunities for information and technology transfer, so that Colombia may be a stronger world ally.
When we've had foreign direct investment in the past from places like the United States and Europe, very little has been to transfer technology. And if we want to level our relations with China, we need to have the human capacity and our human resources, and we have to have that with important education budgets. This way we can be prepared for the transfer of technology. I think China has the goodwill to show solidarity in this subject.
President Petro will be joined in Beijing by the presidents of Brazil and Chile at a time when China has been spearheading global opposition to what it calls an abuse of tariffs by the U.S. With growing tensions between the U.S. and the world, Martínez Becerra says this could be a historical opportunity for CELAC countries to show a united front.
Any negotiations done with China through the CELAC would induce and stimulate integration, which has been very difficult and fractured because of our different relations with the US and Europe. So China becomes an interesting trade alternative for Latin America and the Caribbean.
Chinese data shows bilateral trade between China and CELAC nations reached more than $427 billion from January to September last year. That's approaching a 9% increase in trade volume that is expected to grow. Michelle Begue, CGTN, Bogotá, Colombia.